Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We're taking the MSC Stage 2 clutch kit off so that I can put the stock clutch kit back on, the UFORCE 1000, and we're going to go out and we're going to get some more testing on video because I want to show you some stuff that's really cool that I didn't show you when we did the dyno testing on the MSC clutch kits. So we're doing a lot of work to make this video for you. I'm taking the Stage 2 off, going back with the stock, totally stock clutch, and we'll install that. I'll show you clips of that. We're going to go out, we're going to do a couple of tests, primarily top speed, and then we'll put the MSC Stage 1 clutch kit in, which is buttery smooth. And if you want a super smooth takeoff engagement of your belt, you want the MSC Stage 1 clutch kit. And then I'm going to show you, we'll come back, do the Stage 2 clutch kit. We'll put this right back like I have it now, and we'll go do the same test, see how it affects different parts of the drivability of your CFMOTO UFORCE. So anyways, we're going to take this off, clock it back stock with the stock spring, put it in B1. Then we'll install it, put the stock weights, the stock primary spring in, and we'll go get some footage for you. Here we go. Alright, taking the stock helix. See, I had the stock helix on, so I didn't have an MSC Stage 3 clutch kit. Taking the Stage 2 spring, which is super awesome because it's more durable, handles higher temperatures, therefore keeps its retention rate longer. So taking that off, we'll set that over here. I'm going to grab the stock spring, put it in B, then we'll take our keyway out, because our key out of the keyway. It's just easier to do it that way. We're going to go B1. Now I'm going to install it. On with the B1. Stop. Alright, one key thing here is people are installing these jokers wrong and not turning it the right way. Go watch our CFORCE 1000 video where we did the CFORCE 1000 clutch kit install, and you can see that back in my videos, and Joel showed you exactly how to do this, and that goes for all the trail block secondaries on your CFMOTOs. So make sure you do it right. Don't twist it the wrong way or the belt's going to slip. Then it'll generate a lot of heat. You'll be upset thinking it's the clutch kit when really it's not. You got to install it correctly. Alright, so with me going back stock, I'm not going to have to turn it very much, but I don't know if you can see, but we're about to turn this to where it lines up on the wear plates correctly, and then I'm going to hold it, okay, and then bring it down. So I just twisted it, brought the tension where it's supposed to be. I'm going to run it on down. I'm going to run that down just low enough so that I can put my snap ring back in. And that's it. Now we're going to go install that. All right, boys, we got our secondary. See, we got our stock, the black spring. You know, MSC springs, they're not black, different color. Springs that you can't even get in the United States except from right here at Main Street Cycle. So we're going to install this now. Alright, going back with the stock primary spring. And I've also already got my stock weights in, so we can go back in. All right, let's go test it out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, for this part of the test, we're going to obviously switch into the GoPro, and we're going to go take it for a ride. Also, while we're on our way to our testing spot, we're going to go to the same place all 3 times to test. But while we're on our way there, remember that you can get any accessory, rear windshields, that bed box, tires and wheels, front windshield, anything you need for your U-Force or any CFMOTO at Main Street Cycle. Just go to mainstreetcycle.com, go to the Parts and Accessories tab, and explore, have fun, go shopping, and get it ordered straight to your door. Also, go check out the OEM parts. If you need an OEM part, you can order that as well through the Main Street Cycle website page, mainstreetcycle.com. Alright, let's get to testing. Okay, also in this test, keep in mind that I've got a front windshield, rear windshield. I've got this full of tools and just some different things that weigh a good bit. And then I've got 30-inch M1 Evils, which are very heavy tires, but I love them because they last forever and they have really good off-road traction for what they are. So anyways, just keep that in mind as you see these numbers. You may experience different numbers, especially if you have lighter tires and stuff like that. Plus, we got a lot of wind resistance with the full windshield. So here we go. We're at our spot. We'll take off from 25 each time. Here we go and go. Keep in mind, heavy tires, 30s. I got the windshields, got a little bit of weight in the bed. So, but we'll keep all that the same so that we have a fair chance for this. This was the stock run. Now I'm going to go and we'll put the Stage 1, MSC Stage 1 clutch kit in it. We'll go run the same place. Now, if you're watching this and you haven't seen the testing on the dyno and see the results there, that's where we really show you the torque and numbers. So if you want to see that, go check out the rest of my videos on the channel. I'll even put a link to that video down in the description if you want to see the clutch kit testing on the dyno. But we're just testing a run on the road. So here we go. All right, now we are going to take the primary off, and I'm going to put the MSC Stage 1 clutch kit in, which is different primary weights and a different primary spring. I'll show you that in a second. All right, MSC Stage 1 clutch kit. Stock weights, they're super hot. Be careful, especially taking your clutches apart when you get through riding. So they're going to be warm. They were up at operating temperature. So we're getting those out of the way. Here's our pretty weights for our Stage 2, or I'm sorry, MSC Stage 1 clutch kit. And we'll pop those in. And while we do that, also take a look at the spring. Here's your stock spring. Here is your spring that you can only get at Main Street Cycle. You cannot get this spring anywhere else in the United States. So we work with Vati Verico. We've put together clutch kits just for Main Street Cycle, and this is the particular one that you're going to get with your MSC Stage 1 clutch kit, and it is awesome. So Our springs are unique and very different. I love the way that it helps throughout the bottom end, the mid-range, and as you're going to see, also the top end. Of course, your weights play a role in that. Remember, we're not touching the secondary because this is a stage 1 clutch kit. So here we go. All right, so as you can see, our weights are in from our MSC Stage 1 clutch kit. We're going to put these to the side. I actually won't be needing those no more, but we're going to put these in like so. And just want to say this, anybody that's watching that is in Europe, all of my European fans, love you so much. And if you want your clutch kits, you need to hit up Vati Verico. He is the man, and he has the best clutch kits, and you can get those in Europe. And all of you people everywhere else, you can hit up Main Street Cycle, and we will make sure we get you the perfect clutch kit. So we've got the best. This is the stock one, remember? This is the one for the UFORCE 1000. We have different springs for each CFMOTO. So different springs, different weight combinations that we have tested. Y'all know I have been testing these things personally alongside Main Street Cycle for a long time now. We have developed something really awesome along with Vati Verico. He is also the one that does the CFMOTO racing team's clutch kits in Europe. Again, if you're not following those guys, go watch them, support them. If you're a CFMOTO owner, go support the CFMOTO racing team. They are running Vati Verico clutch kits, and that is who makes our springs that we use to make our MSC clutch kits. They are special, unique, nothing else like them in the world. So again, all of you European guys, hit up my man Billy with Vati Verico and tell him what you have, and he will hook you up with the best clutch kit. All of our USA customers and even Canada and many other places, just go to mainstreetcycle.com and we will try to take care of you. So here we go, enough talking. We're going to get this installed. We haven't touched the secondary. We're going to install the primary and go test it. What should we be expecting? Why would you get a stage 1 clutch kit? Well, first of all, this is for you guys that want a super smooth transition when you're engaging the belt. So I know the UFORCE 1000, it can be a little jerky, just the way that the belt engages. So you get at that engagement point in the RPMs. Here, let me clean this off a little bit. You get that engagement point and it really slings it in and just jerks a little bit, and then it's smooth from there. But what we have done, we have tested a lot of different setups, and we set out to really concentrate on making your UFORCE super smooth, buttery smooth. And but at the same time, if we're going to do anything, we also want to get a little more performance, right? So that's what this clutch kit does. The MSC Stage 1 clutch kit, it's the best out there. If you're wanting super smooth, you're not worried about a lot of aggressive recreation riding, and you have, especially if you have like stock tires or man, even some lightweight 28-inch tires or something. But for me, I need the Stage 2 clutch kit because I'm running some big heavy 30-inch M1 Evils, heavy tires. And then of course, if you're doing some mud riding, without a doubt you need the Stage 2 clutch kit. You'll be super happy. If you're doing a lot of trail riding at parks, recreational riding, I highly recommend the MSC Stage 2 clutch kit. But if you have stock tires, the Stage 1 is sufficient. But anyways, I'm gonna quit talking. You wanna see results? Stage 1 is in. I'm gonna put the belt box cover back on so we can go back to our testing site. Stage 1 clutch kit, here we go. 62 miles an hour, it stayed there. Again, keep in mind, I'm running big 30-inch M1 Evils. This test would look different. The results would be, there would be a little more margin of a gap if I had stock tires for sure. So that clutch kit helps primarily with the smooth engagement and of your belt. It gives you a smoother overall ride, and it helps give you some more performance as well. It helps carry through the mid-range and everything, and I really like it. And no, you don't lose top speed. Matter of fact, we gained a solid mile per hour. If you remember just a moment ago in the Stage, in the stock clutch kit, when we ran it, it just blipped 61. So really it couldn't hold on to 61, it stayed at 60, to be honest. So you could say you gained 2 miles an hour. Again, if this was a different machine without the windshield and with stock tires, stuff like that, or just a lighter tire, it would be probably a 3 to 4 mile per hour difference. So anyhow, now we're going to go put the MSC Stage 2 clutch kit in, which is when you get a Stage 2 clutch kit, you get the Stage 1, which is installed right now. So all I got to do is go back, get the Stage 2 secondary spring, put it in the secondary. I'll do that here in just a moment in the shop, install it, and we will be ready to test it again. All right, we got our primary off, just simply that we can take the secondary off. I've already spread the clutches apart, or the sheaves on the secondary apart, with the tool that you can get from Main Street Cycle. You can go to the website mainstreetcycle.com, you'll see that. But I got it spread, got the nut off. Now I'm gonna carefully take this off. I'm gonna put the camera down because it's pretty warm from running it, and I'm gonna go put this secondary Stage 2 spring on. All right, so we're about to take that spring off. Yes, that joker's warm. We're gonna put the MSC Stage 2 spring in. Again, this is the only place, mainstreetcycle.com, that you can get this secondary spring in the United States. mainstreetcycle.com. So we got it in B right there, B, and then we're going to put it in B1. Let's see. Yes. We're going to put that in B1 and put this back together. All right, so again, got to install this right. If I was to twist it this way, I don't know if y'all can tell, but that's not the right way. We've got to twist this around to where it lands back on the helix, rides on the wear plate. So I'm gonna twist that around, and it's a doozy. And then I'm gonna hold it there. I'm gonna tighten it on down. Boom, and that's it. Now I'm gonna put my snap ring on, and I'll be done. So that's that. Cover's back on, everything's buttoned back up. We're gonna go take it for a ride. Back our testing spot, Stage 2 MSC clutch kit. Get up to 20 and go. In the UFORCE 1000, the way that we have our MSC Stage 1 and Stage 2 clutch kit set up, you don't lose speed. Matter of fact, you gain speed. Remember, your results may be slightly different. I'm gonna pull over so I ain't screaming. may be slightly different if you have stock tires and you know, if you have a windshield or not. And anyways, but in my UForce 1000 with these big heavy 30s, windshield, front and rear, I showed you the stock clutch kit. Went through a lot of trouble to show you that, and put the stage 1, ran it. We picked up 2 miles an hour almost, because with the stock we blipped 61 just like we just blipped 65 with the stage 2, and then in the stage 1 we we held 62. Probably could have clipped 63, but I let out. But anyways, we clipped 65 with the stage 2, so no, don't lose top speed. We gained it with the way that we set it up for the UForce 1000. So get that at mainstreetcycle.com. Also, with belt temperatures, the only complaint I've seen anybody have is when they don't install it right on the secondary. I talked about that earlier in the video, and the spring, they actually twist it the wrong way, and or they just bring it straight down, and dude, you're going to ruin the belt. What causes heat? Slippage. And when the belt is slipping, it's generating more heat. So with if you install it right, do like we do in the video and show you how to install it, you ain't gonna have any problems. Matter of fact, we eliminate belt slippage as much as possible with our setup, so that it's engaging the belt. It's great for not having belt slippage. Therefore, you're not going to have as much heat generated. So anyways, remember to use low when you need to use low gear. Don't get this joker in a bind trying to mud ride or climb a hill in high gear. Put it in low gear, and especially when you're crawling ditches, hauling a trailer, doing stuff like that, use low gear when you're supposed to, and then put it in high gear when when you can be in high gear. So anyways, mainstreetcycle.com, get your clutch kit. If you want to see the dyno numbers, I've already had a MSC clutch kit video on the dyno for the UForce 1000. Also, I have a bunch of other clutch kit videos for you if you don't have a UForce and you have another machine. So anyways, if you have a CFMOTO or interested in CFMOTO, watch these videos, and hopefully we can help you out and continue to provide more and more stuff on the market for your UForce or any CFMOTO for that matter. So anyways, I'm gonna hush, get back to the shop, and hope you enjoyed this. Stay tuned, because we got a lot more action. Remember, man, go check out those A-arms that we have available with Jake Moorhead Off-Road Engineering. If you have a UForce, you got to get some, because I'm getting some, and you'll be able to run 32s, 33s, 34s, and you can run some 35s as well. So awesome setup. That's all on the website as well, mainstreetcycle.com. God bless y'all as always. Remember to keep it real, and we'll see you in the next one.